Let's move on to the United Kingdom, where we have Mr. Emmanuel Aholo, founder and CEO of Worldwide Link Limited. He's also founder of Christian Business Network, which is a motivational speaker. He is a motivational speaker and a blogger. Mr. Aholo, thank you very much for being able to join us at this hour.
It's our pleasure. It's great to hear you guys talk about this, and I'm glad to contribute to the discussion. Thank you very much.
Mr. Aholo, I understand you've done quite a lot of work, surrounding these investment schemes. But when we hear of, okay, let's take for example the MMM that's trending now. One is reminded of things like this that happened, in the past, in the late 80s, and of course, and the 70s, late 70s and early 80s, in character and in mode of operation. Can you give us a clear distinction? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's almost the same system they've been playing on right from when Posey started in 1920, when Charles Posey came out with that scheme in America. So what happened is that they try to get people investing and promising them huge returns in terms of yield, and most time people are carried away with this return on investments. But the real fact is that there is no way they're getting that money. The money is coming from the return is actually coming from other people paying into the same scheme. So this carries on for a couple of time or years, or until something else happens when people stop investing and they're unable to pay out to other people coming into the scheme. So this is the same trend that it has always been all over. All the time when the Posey scheme started, or the MMM scheme they are doing now in Nigeria. Well, I was in Nigeria some few days ago, and I was trying to educate people that I was with why they shouldn't invest in this kind of scheme, because you cannot, as the gentleman earlier said, there's no assets, there's no services being provided. So it's a common sense to know when something looks so good to be real. It's not really, it is really bad. But it's due to, as I said to people, it's due to greed. Greed is some of this that leads to all this kind of people participating, or lack of financial education, which I believe through your program will begin to educate people on why they shouldn't go into such scheme, because it comes back really bad in the long run. And people lose out their finances or their investments. So this scheme has always been, but people need to be educated about it, and especially in what is happening in Nigeria today, a lot of financial problem. So people are looking for a quick way to get rich, and there's no quick way to get rich. You must be able to invest and really get your hand dirty to make money. Any other way you're making money is an ill-gotten wealth, and it's, as the Bible says, as a Christian, it will diminish. So the earlier we begin to understand these things, the better for every one of us as a society.
We want to get a picture of what obtains in the United Kingdom, because you've been there. Do we have such schemes, such Ponzi schemes there? What is the reaction of government there? Just try to give us a brief picture of what obtains there before we get to somebody in Enugu.
Yeah, some years back we had, I think, if I should say about 10 years back, we had something like that by Citibank. They came into the UK and they were trying to sell certain financial products. But the Financial Services Authority here got on them as quick as possible. They were fined about 1.something billion pounds for that illegal trade. And since then, it's highly regulated. Before you can go into financial services in the United Kingdom, you must go through the Financial Conduct Authority, which is really, really very strict in terms of giving licenses. So I don't see no reason why MMM should operate such a scheme without regulation. I believe the Central Bank of Nigeria should have a system of regulating some of this kind of scheme, whereby they cannot get to the public. So that's how it is in the United Kingdom. You must go through the Financial Conduct Authority before you can get the license. So in doing that, they're able to check out some of this kind of scheme, and the society is prevented from losing money.